Hello everyone. We're going to have yesterday we had a video where we use honey to make our remedy, but today we are going to use just water to make it. The same ingredient we used yesterday is the same thing we're going to use, but the only thing is that we are going to use water. But I'm going to use other things that we didn't use yesterday. Yesterday we used this clove. Okay, I'm going to be doing it step by step. So this is oh my god, why did I not bring this? You guys need to give me a minute. Let me go and get the what do you call it? Turmeric. Turmeric is not here. Let me go and get the turmeric. Okay, the turmeric is here. It's actually the powder one that I brought in here. The turmeric is here. The turmeric, where's the turmeric? Okay, yes, this is the turmeric. That's why I said there's some things that will be different here. So the turmeric we used yesterday was the stick one. So today we are going to use the powder one. So you can use the stick one, you can use the powder one. This one is the clove. The clove we used yesterday is this one. This is the clove we used yesterday. So today we are going to use this one. But you can use any of them you have. You can use it. It's okay for it. You can use it. This is black pepper. We're going to add black pepper to the one we are making today. Yesterday we didn't use black pepper on it, but it's the same thing. If you have black pepper, fine. If you don't have black pepper, no problem. So this is ginger and garlic. We have a ginger and garlic here. We have our lemon here. So these are the things we're going to use. So I'm just going to put this aside. I'll put this one here. So this video is going to be a very short video, very short video. In less than 10-15 minutes we are done. Ten 15 minutes we are done. So I want to make sure that's okay. I want to be seeing the comments. Okay. So hi my people, how are you guys doing? So what we're going to start with this, we're going to start with the lemon ginger so that we can have space. So I'm just going to cut this. What we are doing here, in case you were not here yesterday, is what you use to boost your immune system. To boost your immune system. If you are always sick, you want to boost your immune system, these are what you're going to use to boost your immune system. If your children are always sick, this is what you're going to give them. Mind you, if you want to give it to your children, if they are less than 1 year old, don't put honey. Honey is not good for children less than 1 year. 1 year down, they can't use honey. It's not good for them. It will make them to have disability, which we don't want for our children. Okay. So if you have a grater, you grate this. If you don't have grater, you can use knife and just slice it. But I'm going to grate this. I'm going to grate it. But the lemon, I'm not going to grate the lemon. I'm just going to slice the lemon. If you do this, at least once in a week, you do it for yourself. If you can't do it every day, you do it for yourself, do it for your children. You will see your immune system will improve greatly. Excuse me. You can grate it or you can slice it. Most of the times I grate mine. So these are the only things we are slicing. Then this ginger and garlic. Um, all this you can grate it if you want to grate it. You can grate it instead of slicing it. You grate it. If you grate it, you'll be able to the ingredients in it will come out more. But for me, I chew mine. So if you cannot chew it, just grate it so that you have it will be more potent. It will be more potent if you grate it. But I chew mine. So this is it. So you put the water. I put the hot water here because I don't want to mistakenly step on it and pour it on myself. This is the water. So you pour the hot water here. It's boiled already, so everything will come out. You don't need to put it on the fire and be cooking it and cooking it, because when you are cooking it, you are going to kill some of the stuff in the garlic. So you pour it here. So next we are going to put the clove. This is the clove. The same thing with this. But if you have the seed, like this, what you're going to do, you can put the seed in, smash it, or you put it like that. Is your choice. But today we are not using this. We are using this one. So there's sieve in the mouth. So I'm going to hold it because I don't want to turn it. At the end of the day, the mouth will just pull out and everything will pour inside. So I'm going to make sure I don't want to take that risk. I don't have time for. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm not going to waste much time trying to. So what I mean, so you just have to be careful. That's enough. This is the turmeric. Yesterday we used the turmeric, this root one. So today we are not using the root one, we are using the powder one. But you can use the root one, like I said earlier. You can use the root one. This one, the sieve, you see the mouth is big, so just like half teaspoon is okay. But because I know what I'm measuring, this is cinnamon. Yesterday we didn't use this cinnamon. Use the cinnamon is optional. So black pepper. Black pepper. What name do we call black pepper? Just a little bit of black pepper. If you take this thing, immediately you take it, you start sweating. Immediately you take it, you start sweating. So we are done. This is it. This is for to boost your immune system. This is to boost your immune system. Help you if you have cold already, to cure your cold. If you don't have cold already, to help you. If you, like, you know, children are going back to school now. Children are in school right now. They bring cold. You might say, oh, my children go to school. They don't bring. I don't have kids. I don't have anybody bringing cold for me. You can't be so sure. Your worker, your friends, your colleague might have children. They will bring cold home, and when they bring cold home, they will bring it to your work. You don't know they have cold. They too might not know they have cold. They will bring it to you at work, and when they touch something, they don't wash their hand. You to go and touch that thing, you carry the cold. So that is how it goes. So that is why you have to make sure that your immune system is in order, your body system is in order, so that anytime you have cold, anytime you have flu, catarrh, cold, flu, fever, any of those things, you have it. This is a good remedy for it. This is a good remedy for you. I'm telling you. Don't say, oh, as I'm talking to you now, if I don't tell you, will you know that I have what they call it, COVID? My children brought COVID from school. But good enough, I didn't get affected with the COVID. You can see, if you see me now, will you know that I have it? Nobody will know that I have it. I have cold. I have what they call it, COVID, as I'm talking to you now. If my immune system wasn't strong, I would be there. I would be up there. In short, I'll be in the hospital because of COVID. As I'm speaking to you now, right now, I have COVID. Nobody knows that I have COVID. My children had COVID. They brought COVID. One brought COVID home, infected the other one. But they didn't. They are in school. They've gone back to school. I just allowed them to stay for house for 2 days because I don't want them to infect the other children in school. But because their immune system was strong, they were able to overcome the COVID they had. So that is why your immune system needs to be very, very strong. Needs to be very, very strong, so that when you have cold, flu, whatever, COVID, anything that comes your way, you will be okay. You won't fall sick. You won't be like, hey, heaven, hey, what is coming down? Hey, they will rush you to the hospital. I didn't go to the hospital, but as I have tested kids in the house, that they gave me in my workplace, so I am able to test my children myself. My children, they got tested in the hospital. They got to know in the hospital, they don't give you medication in hospital for COVID. When you have COVID, they're only going to tell you take paracetamol. That's all they're going to tell you. Except if you really, really get sick, that's when they will admit you and do whatever to you. But you are the one that will come home and know how you have to treat yourself. So this is what I use. This is what I used to prevent. This is what I'm still drinking. You understand? Nobody knows that I'm, that have whatever. So when you have it like this, when you finish simmering everything, you want to drink it, you can now bring it here and sieve it. Then it's time to drink. But these things I'm bringing out, it's not that I'm not going to throw it away, because I'm still going to chew those garlic. Yes, I'm going to chew it in. But it's optional. It's optional because it's not everybody that can do. Like I told you people, I manage myself. I'm able to manage myself to the extent that I don't take sugar. I only take sugar when it's necessary. You understand? It's the way you train yourself. It's the way you train your tongue. Some people don't take salt. They've trained themselves to the extent they don't take salt and they don't feel it. You understand? It's the way you train yourself. You can drink it like this. You can decide to add honey. I always add honey to mine. I always add honey. You can add honey if it's a choice. But while I'm showing you this is a way you can do it without adding honey. It's a choice. And you use water to do this. Like the one we did yesterday, we add a lot of honey on it. A lot of honey. But honey is expensive. We all know that honey is expensive. So if you don't have honey, you use water. Then you cannot add a little bit of honey to sweeten it, or you drink it like that. But honey also is medicinal. Honey is medicinal. Like the one we did yesterday, we did not just use one spoon. I'm going to use 1 scoop of honey now to make this, to sweeten it up. The one we did yesterday, let me show you. You can see the quantity of honey that we use. You see the quantity of honey. This is the one we made yesterday. But advantage of this one is that when you make it, you are going to keep it in the house for a very, very long time. Like it can last you. This one can last you like for more than a week. Depends on the size of the family. It can last you. In the morning, you take it. In the evening, you take it. Or you can do it 3 times in a day. You can also chew these things, the things you put inside. You chew it. It's sweet because of the honey. There is sweet. You can also chew it. That is the advantage of it. But this one, you just drew it and drink it immediately. But I believe this one is more potent. This one is more potent because you are making a lot of it and drinking it. So this one is more potent. This I drink every morning. Once I wake up in the morning, after taking my apple cider vinegar, whatever it is I'm taking, this one I drink this one. You know, this is like a tea to me. It's like a tea that I drink in the morning. So this is it boosts your immune system. It boosts your immune system. Even when you are sick, people will not know that you are sick. Your immune system will so much help you, you know. And I like drinking it so much. It tastes so good. Immune booster. Boost your immune. I'm going to list the things I use in the description below. I'm going to list it there. So it's optional, like I said, it's optional to put honey. And if you are putting honey, don't give it to a child less than 1 year. A child of 1 year, for educational purposes, shouldn't take honey. It makes them to have a disability. A disability that will make their brain not to function well. So honey is not good for children. Anything that has honey on it, don't give it to children who are less than 1 year old. And for another disclaimer, if you have a GI problem, if you have internal bleeding, be mindful when you are taking garlic and ginger. Be mindful, because it's not good for it. So you have to reduce it, or you ask your doctor if you have a GI problem. If you are taking medication, you have to ask your doctor, because there are some medication that contradicts taking all these things. If you are taking blood thinner, don't use it. If you are taking blood thinner, it will make your blood thinner to overwork. So overwork is not good for you, because anything cuts you, you might bleed to death. So don't. So make sure that anything you are doing, anything you are taking, Google has made it easier for us. Make sure you Google each of the remedy. You read it by yourself. You know, especially if you have underlying condition, you are taking medication, you have health issues. Please, okay? All right, that's how we have for today. Like I said earlier, we are not going to, this video, anytime we are doing educational video, it's not going to be long. It's just going to be a very short video, 10-15 minutes. That is all. Kindly share the video, like, comment, whatever you're listening, just comment and make, you know, comment in the listing, anything you want, just let us know. Kindly help us to share. Thank you all for coming. Jennifer, I appreciate you. Jennifer, Prime Time, thank you for being here. Kindly leave your comment behind. Kindly leave your comment so that we know. You see me how I'm glowing. Nobody knows that I have COVID. I have COVID. I'm sick, but it doesn't look as if I'm sick. You know, that is how we should look when we are sick. We should look pretty. You understand? We should look good. You know, because our body is helping us to fight. We are not fighting. It's our body that is fighting. It's really going to weigh us down. It's not going to weigh us down because we're sick, you know. It's not that for the fact that we take all these things, doesn't mean that we will not sick. We will not get sick. We might get sick, but we will not, the sickness is not going to bring us down. It's not going to make us sick to carry wrapper and cover ourselves and make us not to be able to breathe, make them to rush us to the hospital. All is to help us to build our immune system. There's some little sickness like this will off that person because the person doesn't have good immune system. Okay? All right, my beautiful sisters and brothers, love you all. Kindly help me to share the video. Love you. One love.